Top of the middle of the day to you boys and girls. We're over at the neighbor's yard. I was allowed to come over here and do some test sawing, which is super sweet. He didn't have a long enough bar to take care of. It was forked up there and kind of ugly in a spot. But anyway, just helping out a little bit. But I get a free area to do some saw testing, which is pretty sweet. But anyway, today for your viewing pleasure, we're going to be looking at and that was a close one, MS661. That's a standard version right there. Actually, it had an adjustable carburetor. It does have a limited coil in stock form. The owner decided he didn't like, I guess, controlled spark interruption, limited coil. So we swapped it out for an unlimited version. Been doing some testing with it, trying to get it dialed in. Sometimes the timing's a little bit fun. And we're going to run that against the standard Insano version 395. It is fresh out of the shop, so we're going to treat that one pretty gingerly. Maybe mid-13s. That's about all we're going to go with that one. I'm going to listen to it and see how it sounds. But we'll try to get the 661, which has the standard. No, it's actually Insano SS. I almost spaced on that one. Do apologize. So it's the next level up in the zippkit choices. So we did some combustion chamber work on that saw, and we have the flow tricks also with that. They're kind of working together, those two things. And it's given up just about 2.5 cc's, and I've said for years in a chainsaw, this kind of situation, piston port engine, 2 or 3 cc's, definitely 3 cc's is a big deal. So with any luck, it'll run about even though it's down on displacement, because there's more work done to the motor. So 33-inch Oregon lightweight bar. We have some full comp Husqvarna chain. This is actually a Husqvarna chain made by Oregon, and I can't say that it's super awesome, but we are working in a yard, and kids with nails equals problems. So there you go on that one. Bar change in the middle. At least I kind of threw that one out there. We'll try to get both of them dialed in about the same RPM wise on the upper limit. a while, blubbering a little bit in the beginning because we were loaded up. And you always have to remember in the 1 series Stihl saws, they're using exhaust to stratify the charge. So we warmed it up beforehand. You got to get them good and warm, I guess, essentially is what I'm saying with those particular saws, because like I said, they're using exhaust to stratify the charge. Okay, so about halfway down, you can see I checked it out, moving right along at this point. Okay, so we got it to 13.2. That's still grossly blubbering rich, as you can hear audibly, but that's good enough for me. We're going to give it a little run, see how she does. Okay, so the first run felt like I got a hold of something. So we tried it in a second run, ended up with a similar upper RPM limit when we were sawing about halfway through. It's getting wider as we go back, so the 395 is getting a little more meat. Kind of curious to see how they do time-wise. I'm hoping they're relatively close because, like I said, the 661's giving up 2.5 cc's essentially, but it's got combustion chamber work, so it should be running quite a bit better. It wouldn't surprise me if it beat it by a little bit, but neither one of them are slouches from what I can tell. So anyway, thanks for watching this session, and I'm super thankful to Mr. Wolford for allowing me to have his 661 for a fairly extended period of time while we got the saw dialed in, essentially. So anyway, thanks for watching this session. Have a blessed day wherever you might be on his green earth as spring has sprung.